Help with our reputation. That's the overall goal there. That wizard just threw up in front of that clerk. That's not very nice, sir. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Tavern Tycoon, and goodness, we sparked a little controversy in the last one with the wait leave policy. Oh, somebody's getting their butts kicked over here. There's a fight. What? Hashtag Tavern Tycoon needs bouncers. Really could use some security in this place. Wow, didn't really anticipate the controversy that we kind of set off with the wait leave policy. The comments section kind of had a little tiny war amongst itself about wait versus leave and which is better. And about a third of the people checking in saying, do everything to wait. Why would you set anything to leave? That's terrible. And about a third of the people checking in to say, set everything to leave. Why would you set anything to wait? That's terrible. And about another third of the people saying, little a column A, little a column B. Oh, I see you kids. I got you. There you go. So, I did a little research. I actually, I know nobody's tuning in here for competent gameplay, but I started Googling this and figuring out if I could figure out a definitive answer to the wait leave policy and which might be better, and I can't come up with anything authoritative. I did some homework. I did some research on Tavern Tycoon. Nobody seems to have a very clear answer of wait versus leave in terms of which is going to help your tavern better. The best I could come up with was the third answer, little a column A, little a column B. Set some things to wait that will turn quickly, and set some things to leave that won't. So I think we're going to revisit our policy. Right now, we have everything set to leave. So everyone goes away and does a different thing if they can't do the thing that they want to do. And I think we'll mix this up just a little bit. I think I will have people wait for a seat at the bar, because we've got a lot of bars, and we're going to put more bars down, probably today, actually. I'd like to get some more bars in here. So we're going to have that set to wait. People can wait for a seat at the bar. I think I kind of want to set the guest rooms to wait, because we're just not getting a lot of action on them anyway, so people may as well wait for those. But we'll have a think about that. People can definitely wait for a table. We've got tons of tables, and they're turning fairly quickly. We've got a lot of maidens on staff to get people served and get the tables cleared when people are finished with their meal. So I think we'll set that on wait. The happy rooms I am going to keep on leave for right now. The gym and the study and all of those sorts of things. If those are full, go away and find something else to do until I get some more happy rooms put up. The Gambling Den. Now this one, we're going to come back to the Gambling Den in just a sec. I think for right now, I'm going to keep it on leave. But the spa, because we have tons of those little changing booths, which is what I believe determines how many people can be in there, I'm going to set that to wait. Set that to wait. So little a column A, little a column B, and the controversy can continue. I was really not prepared for how the comment section lit up after the last one. So feel free to keep plugging along. At some point, somebody will get some definitive information about this, and we'll figure it out from there. But right now, we're just going to mix it up. However, in doing that research, in doing that little bit of homework, I discovered a lot about the Gambling Den. I say I discovered a lot. I discovered something super, super obvious. Actually, pause it, game. Pause it, because this is actually important. I don't want people in the Gambling Den right now doing anything at all. This is super obvious in retrospect, but not really something that I considered when I was putting up my casino over here, which is the slot machines. Now, I know this seems super obvious in retrospect, but when you're playing them and you see all these happy little people at the slot machines, you're like, yay, people are doing things in my tavern and they're super happy about playing the slot machines. However, every time they win 5 times the amount, let's try that one more time. Every time they win 1,000 times the amount of money they gambled. Right now, they're gambling 5 gold every time they, play the slot machine. Where is the Gambling Den? Yeah, 5 gold to play the slot machine. If they win, they're getting 5,000 gold back. Now, it's only a win probability of 2%. That's very, very low. But there's a ton of slot machines, and just numerically, we're going to hit that 2% fairly frequently. And we saw in the last episode alone, we saw 2 people win the jackpot. That's 10,000 gold that I lost. So we're going to make some adjustments. First of all, we're going to put the win probability back down to 1%, which is the default. I'm also going to take the money they spend back down to the default, which is 4 gold. And then we're going to make some fairly major changes to the Gambling Den in general, because I got some other good information. So let's just have the one slot machine, which is, I can't avoid having at least one slot machine. You have to have one to build the room at all. But more card tables. That was the information that I found, is card tables just rake in the money consistently and without the jackpot of the slot machine. So let's not have people just emptying my bank account with a line of slot machines every time they hit that 2% or 1%, whatever the case may be, because just statistically, they're going to hit it at some point, and that's a huge loss of money. So less slot machines means less people winning the jackpot, but more card tables means more people piling money into the casino rather than taking it out. Okay, now I'm going to need to hire another bartender for that, which is fine. I think the money from the card tables will more than make up for the money that we're going to spend hiring a new bartender. But yeah, bartenders, A. Northwood, what's your deal? You're pretty cheap. Your skill is meh. Yeah, you're fine. Go be a bartender. And remind me, now that I just happen to be looking at the training room out of the corner of my eye, what are your special perks that you get when I send you to training? Tip master. Guests will always tip. Now that is one thing that did come up in the comments that was very helpful, is the tips are super valuable to the bartenders, obviously, because it's money. But if they're raking in tips, they're not going to be asking for raises or bonuses or anything like that, because they're making money on the side. So that's fine. If we send you to maybe do tip master after whomever is done doing whatever in the training room, that might be an idea. I might want a second training room. Those are a lot more valuable than I thought they were going to be. I'll have to think about that. So yeah, we may send you or some of the other bartenders to go be tip master, and that way you'll rake in more money personally and you won't be asking for raises. And let me just make some similar adjustments with the other gambling den, the other casino over here. Right, so there, everyone's out of there. Let's relocate all the furniture and see just how many card tables I can squeeze in here. Probably only 2. I'd really like to get a bigger casino. I'd like this to be basically nothing but card tables. You know what? Cancel the room. This is going to be a little bit of demo here. Sorry, Mr. Wizard and Mr. Barbarian, we're going to be editing this room as well. Sorry. Actually, we're going to be demoing this room, so that can all go away now. Thank you very much. Now, I should have looked at my money first. Where's the gambling den, please? Thank you. Oh, okay, I've got a fair bit of money from getting refunds on all of that stuff. Let's do a very large casino. Is this too large? This might be too large. Okay, that's 4,500 to do that. Put the door over here, and this is just basically going to be nothing but card tables. All right, so I had 1 card table in here, so I had 1 bartender. I have to think about how many extra bartenders I have to hire. I'm going to have a single slot machine, and then just give me nothing but card tables. More of these, please. Let's see how this is going to work, because the research that I did said this will basically rake in the money non-stop. Can I squeeze any other... No, not quite. Okay, that's fine. We'll do the smoking couches, because those are pretty cool, too. People dig those. How much? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I've just spent a ton of money here. Whoa. Ton of money. All right, lock that in. I have 434 gold. Okay. I need people to go in there, like, super quickly and start spending some money, please. Let's check the mail. Group reservation of wizards. Yeah, sure, absolutely. How's the tavern coming along? Go ahead and come along, Lord Peter. Monthly report. I just spent a ton of money and I missed somebody's raise. You actually want a fairly reasonable raise. I'll go ahead and take that. Okay, everyone go gamble, like, immediately. All right, money ticking up just a little bit here. I'm just going to get some extra bartenders on staff here for the gambling den. Get 1 more in there. I need 2 more, but let's not go nuts right now. You're broadly competent, I guess. A little more money ticking in. Okay, let's get 1 more in there, and then the other one will work his way over at some point. And while I'm here, okay, I want to put the express shop back up, and maybe this is a good spot for another training area, a little staff training room. Have a think about that. Or I could just put up another happy room. I want to get triplicates on the happy rooms as soon as possible. And while I'm waiting for the money to tick in, as usual, I'll just pick off a few of these tables that are busted and repair them with new, because why not? A little bit of a refund on that, so it's not a huge hit to the old pocketbook. And how are we doing over here? Wow, I put a lot of bars over here. Actually, this bar could probably stand to be replaced with new. I know, it makes you leave temporarily. How much to do this one? Enough, okay. Oh, somebody won the jackpot there. Not cool, guys, not cool. Now, they just won 1,000. It's possible my information on the amount of money they won was incorrect, because I just saw negative 1,000 there, but my research said they win 1,000 times the amount that they gamble. Not sure how that works. Well, anyway, long story short, less people winning the jackpot means less money out of our pocket, although there is nobody at the card tables. That's a little distressing. Hopefully my plan is going to work here. It often doesn't. Armadillo rat, I got it, I see it. No, that's the piano, that's not the armadillo rat. I see you under there. You're hiding under the piano. Come here. Come here. There we go. Okay. Just taking the tiny little bit of money that I made, and by the way, we're in negative money right now. This is terrible. We're losing reputation every 10 seconds. Somebody spend some money. My ideas for the gambling den may have horribly tanked right now. Spend some money in here. Come on, people. Every 10 seconds, we are losing rep. All right, you know what? I'll read the mail and pretend this isn't happening. Monthly report, we're hemorrhaging money. I know. Okay, there's some kids coming in. I can at least pick them off. That'll help to diffuse the reputation. Spend money. Spend more money in my tavern. Like about 750 gold, please, or about 250. Anyone want to throw down some money here? Come on, people. Don't do this to me. Every 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds here. Okay, we squeaked through that, but it's already the middle of the month. What can I do about this that doesn't require money? What can I do with this Wow, alright. Gambling dens, not a lot of action here. Now, what is my policy on that? Did I remind myself? Did I set that to wait or leave? Why don't you guys actually wait for a spot at the gambling den? Why don't you wait for that? Maybe that will help. I don't know. I'm kind of just flipping these wait-leave policies back and forth because, again, nobody seems to have clear information on what the best move is. And while these guys are doing nothing, I may as well send them for training. They may as well go do something while they're just sort of standing here. So yeah, go be tip master at some point whenever the other guy is done with training. I'm not sure if he is or not yet. It's been a couple of months. I feel he must have learned what he needed to learn by now. I also don't immediately remember where my staff training room is. Is it down here? Yeah, okay. Oh, I had already queued somebody up. All right, so you're a maiden in there learning something. Good. All right, so I can just keep queuing them up, and they'll just keep coming along and doing it when there's a free spot in the room. Fair enough. Well, then I may as well queue up some more bartenders for the tip master thing. Anything which means you're not going to be asking for a raise or needing a bonus is fine by me. How much money do I have? Not as much as I might like, so go ahead and pick off that table while I see it. We're getting towards the end of the month. Let's look at the whole staff situation here and see who's very, very sad about things. Latham, you can have a quick bonus. Ooh, Rudale, you're pretty sad. You're actually pretty fairly paid, but I will give you one raise and a couple of bonuses. Guys, I can't be doling out the raises this month, all right? Things are a little tight here. We have to work as a team, and you can't spell team with bonus. It just doesn't work. And you definitely can't spell team with giving you a raise like I just did. Ooh, our Coke You are super sad. You are grossly underpaid. I see why that is. All right, I'm going to have to give you a little bit of a raise just to keep you going right now. Wow, this is a lot of money. All right, now you got sunglasses. You're super happy. Anyone else really sad about life? My goodness, I have a huge staff. I just have a mammoth staff. This is a little silly at this point. Okay, well, it's Tavern Tycoon. It's a little silly in general. All right, Lord Peter is leaving. Let's see what he has to say about things. 2.3, okay. We are actually ticking up on the interior thing. I'm not quite sure what we're doing apart from just putting down more things like benches and bookcases and plants and all that kind of thing. But he does seem to be mildly happier about life. While there's nobody in here, I'm going to edit this room. Sorry, Mr. Wizard, but you know what? I actually don't want you to win the jackpot anyway. I can't afford it at this point. I would really just want to add a couple of smoking chairs in here. So everybody out. Everybody out. Thank you. Never mind. Everybody back in. We're in negative numbers there. We're not really squeaking through the end of the month in profitability. What do I do with that information? We just took a little bit of hit, not even enough to get the 10 seconds. We were out of the 10-second mark pretty quickly, but we're not... It's probably my massive staff is not helping, I'm sure. Okay, guys, until we actually have... I kind of want to fire a couple of these people, because nobody's in here right now, so these guys are just sucking up wages, and even firing a couple of them would have helped with our negative numbers going into the beginning of the month. What's the problem in the mail? It's the monthly report. I'm hemorrhaging money. I know that. I totally know that. Right. This is a game that is such a delicate balance between reputation and money. It's almost a little ridiculous. So, do I fire people? Do I raise prices a little bit? Because, boy, people complain about the prices pretty quickly. Or do I do both? I see you, kids. I got you. I got you. There's 15 rep right there. I get some broad opinion polls leaving the place here. You love the music and the mead, and you left it a plus 20. You liked the rune stage. Well, it says rune stage to test your spells would be nice, with a positive reputation gain. But it sounds from the sentence like you didn't get into the rune stage. Whatever, you left with a plus 4. I'd like to see more than a plus 4, to be honest with you. You left it negative 24. I don't know why, though. What's your deal? Why were you so sad about things? You were really, really unhappy. You were very patient, but you were very unhappy. And I don't especially know why. Maybe, I mean, just because I happen to be looking at a bunch of wizards doing that, maybe I should set the rune stage room, the little wizard's practice room, to wait. And people can wait for that, and that might make them... Because he was topped out on patience. He had no problem with waiting for something. Oh, this is a completely empty building. That's not where anyone lives. Let's set... This is all just a big experiment. Let's set the... Oh, actually, pause it again, because I'm going to have to deal with bonuses in a sec. Let's set the wizard's area, the study. That's what I'm thinking it is, to wait. So if they're super patient, maybe they'll wait for a spot at the rune stage. I'm going to try the gym at wait, too. Well, I don't know. I'm just messing around. I'm sure the comment section is already flared up about the new wait leave policy that I've just instituted, but here it is. This is what we're doing. Group reservation of locals. Locals I can totally handle. I like the locals. They're our bread and butter. Yeah, thankfully this month everyone is basically okay with things, except Arderine here. You can have a little bit of a wage and a bonus. You can have a bonus, Ravenhat. I've always had problems with you. I don't think I need this many bartenders for the Gambling Den, my new casino here, because it ain't working out. Let me scrape through the end of the month and see where our money is at. See if we're vaguely profitable when the month ticks over. How are we going to do? Okay, we scraped through, but boy, did we scrape through. We just made it into profitability. I don't think I need this many bartenders. I think a couple of people may have to go. Where are you going? You're moving to the training room. Okay, great. You're the person I sent for training. That's why you're moving to the training room. That's how training rooms work. Ugh. How are the guest rooms doing? Not a lot of action here. Somebody is renting out a guest room, but not a ton of action on that front. Now, what I don't know, and again, I can't find definitive information. So let's take a bar, for example. This bar is full. This bar is full because there's no bartender on duty, but this bar is full. So if somebody is waiting for a spot at the bar, would they not then move to an empty bar? Because we've got a ton of them. We've got a lot of bars, and they could go get a seat at another empty bar. Now, I know this one's broken down, but that's fine. Can I actually just replace that while I'm here? Or are they going to wait for a spot specifically at this bar? Which would be very fussy. That would be a very fussy mechanic if that's the way Tavern Tycoon worked. If they were only going to wait for a spot at the bar they wanted to wait at when there's an empty bar literally right next to them. Or plenty of others in other parts of the compound that they could be getting down with. I don't know the answer to that. I'm also just realizing in terms of wages that when I demoed that express shop, we now have a clerk who's just kind of hanging around doing nothing, waiting for me to build another express shop back up. Like this bar is completely empty. This guy is just killing time. I don't know, probably polishing some bottles or cleaning some glassware. He's doing nothing at all this month because nobody's here. Now, this, of course, comes back to the discussion about, well, why don't you just put all your bars in one room and then everybody can have a seat at the bar? But, you know, we had that discussion last time, and I'm probably just not going to do that. So if I fail Tavern Tycoon, it's all, you know, it's going to be entirely because of my own incompetence. But there is an aesthetic that I want to appeal to. I want to have fun playing the game, not just min-max it. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of money, seeing as, again, there's basically nobody in here right now. Just a little tiny bit of money and try and throw down a couple of more of the smoking couches, because people really seem to dig those if they ever come over here. Maybe I should put another teleportation room over here. That might be a good idea, actually. If we put, how many, yeah, let's just get a couple more of these down. That's fine for now. Lock that room in, please. Maybe I should put another teleportation room here. Let me see how much money we've got when we click through into the next month, because that would just get people physically in here. Just bang, you're in this room, do something. Armadillo rat, I got it. And you know what? Until I see a little bit more action in that new casino, the new gambling den, I am going to shave off a couple of bartenders. I think that's the way this is going to go. Like, you're super expensive. To me, you're super expensive. You may be really skilled, but I kind of don't care right now. I just need to be saving money month to month. You, Latham, you're always sad about things. You're out of here. Okay, 2 less bartenders in the world. That'll be some money every month that we're saving that I don't really need. We can rehire them. They're not, you know, it's not like there's a lack of skilled workers in this world. We can rehire some people later. But right now, I just want to get by month to month and maintain profitability so we're not hitting that 10-second rep hit. You know, kind of like we're doing right now when we ticked over into the new month there. What's in the mail? Lord Peter. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Come on by. Come on by, Lord Peter. Okay, there we go. The mail is read. Kids are kicked out of here. We're losing money. Boy, the new casino is not really working out as well as I wanted it to. Not super working out as well as I wanted it to. Fully stocked with bartenders. Nobody's here. You know what that means, guys? Unfortunately, we're going to shave off another bartender. Like, who are you? And did I send you to training? No, I didn't. So, Stokus. Here's the problem. Oh, get that knight. There we go. Here's the problem, Stokus. Where do you live? Bartenders. Stokus, sorry, it's not working out. You are surplus to requirements, Mr. Stokus. I know you're sad about things. I'd be sad, too, if I was just fired, but there ain't nobody in here, Stokus, so you're not really doing anything. So here's my money plan. It's a terrible plan. I'm just going to tick everything up, just like a couple of gold. That's it, just a couple. 2 gold pieces, that's all I want out of you people. Just an extra 2 gold for whatever it is you're doing or buying. Except the slot machines. We'll leave those at defaults. Those are fine. And I think the spa is fine at 275. That's totally 100% fine. That's a decent amount of money to be making there. Now, we've had problems raising the booze price in this place, but What if we just raised it a tiny bit instead of a lot? So 62 gold is what you can pay for that, and maybe a tiny little bit more for food. That might be nice. Let's see how that works out. Maybe that's just the little tiny bit that I need to maintain profitability month to month. Well, you clearly made it over to the bar because you're hammered. You're absolutely wrecked, sir. I want to investigate the teleportation room idea, and I want to put the express shop back up here. Does seem that we're getting a little bit more action in this building, but still not as much as I would like. Alright, the teleportation center is not cheap. You know what? I can't even, because I just lost a little bit of money there. I think this thing is 5,000 as it is. I was going to put that right back up, but yeah, it's 5280, and that's not even including the actual little teleportation arch. I'm going to need some more money for that, because that would gut me right now. That would just take out all of my money, and we will finish this month not in good shape. However, it is mildly encouraging to see people using the smoking couches more. The bar is filling up. Good. Lord Peter is here. Everybody look happy and clean, and whatever it is he wants, just do it. Replace that with new. These we can pick off. This is low money to do this. I want to get more people physically in the building, and that would be... Oh, I see you. I got you, kids. There's 15 rep right there. More people coming in means more money being spent. Anyone leaving that I could get an opinion poll on? No, not right at the moment. Good. Stay here. Stay here and spend more money. The shared guest room is getting action. That's good. People are using that. That's encouraging. Pick off a couple of bonuses and or raises, although everyone is broadly happy. No major complainers right now. Okay, and what's in the mail here? You know what? I will take all the group reservations I can get at this point, because I just need warm bodies in the place. All right, almost 9,000 before we go into the next month. Let's see how we're going to do when that ticks over. Okay, a little better coming into the new month. Very quickly up to about 2 grand coming into the new month. So that's not terrible. That is at least profitable, such as it is. And we've got a bunch of group reservations coming in. I see you. I see you coming right in. I actually have to wait till you cross the threshold. There we go. Got you. Go back to work. Lord Peter's waiting for you. Right, middle of the month and some money in here. What's in the mail? Wizards? Yeah, we can usually do wizards. We're good on wizards. Let's get... This is a bit of a gamble. Pun fully intended as I'm staring at the gambling den, but I'd like to get the teleportation center in here. I'd also like to leave room in this area for something else. Probably the other express shop. Place the door and place the thingy. Okay, this is going to... I'm just going to... wait for the money to tick up a little bit, because this thing alone is 4 grand. Okay, there we go. We're probably not going to be profitable going into the next month, but it is what it is. I'd like to get this new teleportation room in here. And then ideally, another express shop here. And if I've got the room for it, it wouldn't kill me to have a staff, waiting area, resting area, whatever it is. The staff room is what I'm trying to say there. So get that in there if I can. I've left plenty of room here, so we should be able to get at least one of those in there, maybe both. Here's a whole bunch of wizards coming in. Please spend, literally all of your money. Thank you. Yeah, not a surprise to anyone we're in negative numbers going into the next month. I'm not surprised by that at all. I kind of knew that was going to happen. Hopefully it's going to pick up fairly quickly around here. Who did I didn't really go through the bonuses. Yeah, well, there it is. It is what it is. Yes, everybody wants a raise. I know, everybody wants a raise. I might have to do some more aggressive staff management and trim the fat in terms of our staff, although it's not really going to... Don't know if that's going to be their make or break numbers, although it kind of is. Staff wages is where we're paying 8,000 a month in staff wages, because I have a staff the size of Microsoft here. It's just a little silly. And with the tiny little bit of money I've got kicking around, I'm just going to throw some more benches down in the first room. That seems to be where people would want to wait for things. They're going to check in at the desk, and then they're going to want to wait. So some more benches will probably help with people's patience, hopefully help with their happiness too. And then Help with our reputation. That's the overall goal there. That wizard just threw up in front of that clerk. That's not very nice, sir. What's your deal? What's your problem? Plus 20 on rep. Music, mead, stew, all that stuff. Lord Peter left. What did he have to say about things? 1.9, little bit of a dip there. Probably all the vomit on the floor. Build a staff room. I see you, knight. Build a staff room. Okay, I don't really have the money for that right now, game. We're just kind of clinging by month to month here. Although it is coming up to the end of the year, we'll get our little how did we do kind of report, which will be interesting. Although while I'm thinking about end of the month, end of the year, let's just go through the old staff management here and see who's sad about things. Oh, Gardner's wicked sad. You're grossly overpaid, though, Gardner. You're a maiden. You know what? You're fired. You're fired, lady. Get out. I need to trim the fat around here. If you're that sad about things and you're grossly overpaid, go away. When we have the demand, I'll hire another maiden, but right now you can just kind of go away. You are all basically kind of okay with things. You're a teensy little bit underpaid. You know what? You can have some of the other woman's money. There you go. Take that money, give it right to you, because you're a little bit happier about things. Okay, well, let's see how we're going to do at the end of the year here. Yeah, I know that. Thank you. That can go away. Group reservation of knights. We'll take that. Thank you very much. I see that. Hang on. Pause the game here a sec. See, you've got a very angry little cloud above your head. What's your problem? You are... Oh, you're very, very, very unhappy. Why are you very unhappy? You're overpaid. Are you just sad because you need a break or something? Is that what's going on? Probably you just need a break. You probably really want that whole staff resting area, staff room thing that I was getting complaints about. How much money do I have? Not much. Not much, but staff room is relatively inexpensive, and if I could just kind of squeeze it in here and have some room for something else on the other side of it, that would be pretty good. Not gonna really knock this out too much. Maybe one more bench, but I don't want to be spending a ton of money in here. You know what? That's fine. There's your staff resting area, your staff room there. Go ahead and, go take a break or something. I wonder if I've left myself enough room to get an express shop in here. Okay, here we go. End of the year. How do we do? Tavern of the year once again. But what about the important categories? Staff salary, we're still number one in staff salary at 8,000 gold. 8,000 gold. Didn't even rank in any of the other categories. Well, it's fantastic. That's just awesome, Tavern Tycoon. Thank you. Where'd my tavern go? There it is. There it is. I see you. Well, what is encouraging is I seem to be scraping through the months with a basic degree of profitability again. How much of that was in any way connected to changing a lot of things that we just changed with prices and policies and whatnot, I don't know. Pick that off while I'm here and pick that off while I'm here. I think I'm going to kind of chill on building huge things like rooms and maybe just spend the money that's coming in the near future on just getting some more decoratives up. More bookcases, more plants, more fireplaces, more benches, all of that stuff. And repair the things that are breaking down. Oh, hang on. All sorts of mail is happening here. Oh, what's the problem here? Is it? Yeah, it's a whole bunch of group reservations. You know what? Sure. In for a penny, in for a pound. Let's take them all. Give them all to me. Give me all the people to do all the things. I don't even care. I just need the money at this point. I need gold in my pocket. That is probably an excellent place to call it on Tavern Tycoon for today. I'm still here. Still here. Have not crashed and burned yet. It's as much a surprise to me as it is anyone else, because ain't no one tuning into the wee hours for competent gameplay, but still here. I see you kids. Still, and I see you kids too. No. They're right there. They're right there. I see them. Go away. No, go away. No. These kids are very wily. They're just sort of hiding amongst my staff. Oh, you're killing me here. There, gotcha. All right. There we go. So, we'll call it on Tavern Tycoon for today, and we'll pick up some more of this next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Anyone want to get the head out of the hot tub? Did you want to maybe pull this head out of the hot tub? That's not sanitary, guys. That is not okay. That's a health code violation in the mansion.